Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Lige 9843. Let's start with the wrist check. I'm wearing this G-Shock GD350, and Greg was wearing my Dieden 2115. Grego said that there was a virus on OSIS that wiped out all the Nerfs, leaving the Nerf herders unemployed. So Master Skywalker imported some wildebeest from Endor. Grego asked one of the Nerf herders how the wildebeest were doing. He said, "We have some good news and some bad news." All right, let's take a look at the watch. Comes in a typical Lige box. And here it is. Not a bad looking watch, really. I like it. And look, it came with a sizing tool. Not because you're going to size it with it, but you're going to use it to press the pushers, because the pushers are indented. I've had quite a few Lige watches on my channel. This 9843 looks a lot like a calendar watch, but is really just a multifunction as there is no month indicator. This is an open heart automatic with a pretty nice looking display and leather strap. You can't really call this a dress watch as it is too thick to fit under a cuff, so maybe I'll come up with a new term. I declare this a polo shirt dress watch. This watch comes in 8 colorways. If gold tone is your thing, you have a choice between blue, black, or white dial. Those 3 dials have a silver option as well. If black is your thing, then you can have an all black with gold or silver hands and accents. The watch is 43.3 millimeters at the bezel, 52.9 millimeters lug to lug, and it's 15.4 millimeters thick, including the dome crystal. Has a 22 millimeter lug width, which tapers down to 18 at the clasp. It weighs 94 grams on the supplied leather strap. The bezel is just smooth and the same material as the case. And then we have the dial. We have train track minute markers. And then we have minute markers inside the minute markers. And then we have minute counters at the 5s. Then we have the indices, and they're baton indices, but we got thicker batons, or I guess they're double, at the 3 and the 9. Then it says Lige on the right, automatic on the left. And then we have the hands. The hands are Dauphine hands, and they're Loom, but they're not loomed very well. You'll see later. Then we have a very thin second hand. Then we have the subdials. On the right, we have the day of the month. On the left, we have the day of the week. And on the top, we have a 24-hour indicator. They claim moon phase, but no, this is just one of those things where it shows the sun in the day and the moon at night. So not a true moon phase. And then we have the open heart spinning away back and forth, back and forth. Then we have an unsigned push-pull crown, and then we have the pushers. The pushers, as you can see, are indented, so you have to get a tool out to push them. And the top pusher, that changes the day of the week, and the bottom pusher changes the day of the month. Then we have the crystal. Crystal's a domed mineral glass, and it's single dome. You can see the distortion. Then we have the case. The case is a plated alloy. You don't get solid steel at this price, but it's a decently shaped case. It's a little thick though, but a lot of it's due to the case back. And speaking of case back, it's a display case back. Says water resistant 30 meters, 1853. Fashion watch automatic movement. And it's a press on, and you can see the little price slot right there. And then we have the rotor is signed. Then it says 21 joules automatic. I don't know the movement underneath. All I know is it has 21 joules and it's an automatic. It's probably a Chinese variation of the Miyota 21. It's probably a Chinese variation of the Miyota 8215, but it's not a Miyota. Does not hack. And the rotor is unidirectional. Don't know the power reserve, but it's a 3 hertz movement, so we'll go ahead and put it on the Timegrapher and see how it's doing. Here it is on the Timegrapher. I don't know the lift angle of this movement, so I just left it at 52 degrees. And as you can see, it's running about 8, 9, 12 seconds fast. So that's not too bad considering the amplitude looks healthy enough. And there's hardly any beat error, just 0.1 milliseconds. And normally I give the spiel about at least it's fast and not slow, but this is a non-hacking movement, so it doesn't matter if fast or slow, you have to move the hands. But it's still running pretty good. The strap is genuine leather, and it's a pretty nice looking strap. It's comfortable. I think it's pretty good quality considering the price of the watch. No quick release though. Then also, it comes with a deployant clasp, but as you can see, the deployant clasp doesn't match the case. It would have been nice if they would have had some gold tone ones for the gold tone cases. So if that matters to you, you might want to consider getting the silver tone case and not the gold. Of course, you can get a deployant clasp from AliExpress cheap enough that would be gold. The only thing is you don't get a signature then. But do you really care if it's signed Lige or not? And remember, if you do want a clasp, new clasp, you need an 18 millimeter. Here's the watch on my 7.5 inch wrist. It's a pretty big watch and it's pretty chunky, and there's quite a bit of gap at the lugs because of the case back is so thick. But it's still comfortable, and I do like this strap. I only have 2 notches left though, so if your wrist is much bigger than 8, you'll either need another strap or you'll have to at least punch a hole in the end. One thing though, I'm wearing it kind of loose though. Once the strap breaks in, I could probably go in another notch. Here we are in the Loom room. Only the 2 major hands are loomed, and just wearing the watch gave me no indication that it would be any good. As we speed up the time, the hands fade almost immediately. This is very bad loom, and they shouldn't have even bothered. What I like about this watch, it looks and wears nice. Genuine leather strap, comes with a deployant clasp. And I do like the dial. I think they did a good job with it. What are my gripes and groans? The tone of the clasp doesn't match the tone of the case. The loom is just horrible. And no quick release on the strap, plus the strap is a little short. Do I recommend this watch? Sure, it's a nice looking watch and good for those occasions where you don't want to wear a sports watch, but just want something that looks nice. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Lige 9843, and I'll be back with another review. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and if you like this watch, be sure to use my affiliate link, and I'll get a tiny commission. Bye.